Hey guys, this is our third CYCA at-home workout. This is the most challenging of them all, designed to be done using only your body weight. However, you can definitely add in weights if you have them available to you. Please ensure you have a dining table chair available to you, and then we can get started. We have 3 blocks in this workout, starting with the lower body movement block. You'll complete 4 exercises, one after the other, take a short break, and then complete the 4 exercises again and again and again. This meaning we will go through each block 4 times. By the end of the 4 sets, you should really feel like you've got a big muscle pump. First up is our 3-way squat. Begin with your feet in a close stance, roughly 10 centimeters apart, with your hands interlocked behind your head. Bend your knees and push your bum back to hit a 90-degree angle. Complete 3 pulses at the bottom before standing again, and then take a step out to hip distance apart. Perform the same squat with the 3 pulses, and then perform a wide stance with 3 pulses. These 3 different positions equate to 1 repetition. Ensure your weight is through your heels for the entirety of the movement, and that your knees continue to track over your toes throughout all the different stances. Following this, we will perform lunges with a knee drive. Start standing upright with hands on your hips. When ready, step 1 foot behind you and slowly drop that knee towards the ground. Your back heel will be elevated, but keep all the weight and pressure in the front foot's heel. Keep that front knee tracking over the top of its toes and push through your quadricep to bring that back leg through into a knee drive. Keeping your balance, continue on the same leg for 12 reps. Be mindful to keep your core switched on to help with the balance throughout the whole motion. You want to try and get that back knee as close to the ground as you can. Up next is a hamstring walkout. Lying on your back, bring your feet in towards your glutes and your knees towards the roof. Push your hips up and take your toes towards the roof so that you are resting on your heels. Keeping your hips elevated, walk on your heels out till your legs are nearly straight. Continue to walk your feet back in towards your glutes, and then you should start to feel this work through the back of your legs. Aim to keep your hips pressed up as high as you can throughout the whole motion and squeeze your glutes nice and tight. To finish the lower body movement block, we go into Bulgarian split squats. Elevate 1 foot onto a dining table chair. Have your hands on your hips and place your grounded foot out in front. You want to perform the same movement as a lunge, however, get down as low as you can and aim to try and get the knee of the elevated foot to tap the ground. Balance is really important in this movement, so be sure to switch your core on and engage all muscles to keep your body steady. We move on to the upper body movement block. Here we have 4 exercises, each to be completed one after the other 4 times through. Take a short break in between rounds. To start this block off, we have an elevated push-up. Placing your feet onto the dining table chair, have your hands out in front in a high plank position. Performing the same movement as a regular push-up, take your chest down towards the ground, keeping your chin elevated. Push through the palms of your hands to bring yourself back to the starting position. You can use a step of any height. The lower it is, the easier it will be. Ensure to not let your hips drop and maintain a nice straight body from the head down to the feet. Than usual. Slowly drop one arm down so you are resting on your elbow, and then bring the other arm down to meet it. Pushing through your palm, re-elevate yourself to that high plank position. Be sure to keep your core pulled on tight and push back up directly underneath your shoulder. Try to keep your body as stable as possible throughout the whole movement. Up next is the tricep dip pulses with straight legs. Using the dining table chair, place both palms on the edge of the chair with fingers curled over the front. Have your back nice and close to the chair and slowly bend at your elbows to lower your body towards the floor. Once you get as low as you can, perform a pulse in this position and then push through the palms of your hands to bring yourself back upright. Ensure to keep your shoulders pulled back and try to not hunch over as you lower yourself down. You want to hit a 90-degree angle through these elbows. Lastly, we have our inchworm push-ups. Standing upright, roll your body down so your hands meet the ground. Walk your hands out in front of you, keeping your toes planted on the ground. Once you reach that high plank position, perform a push-up and then walk your hands back towards your feet and come to a standing position. Get your chest as low as you can to the ground for the push-up and only drop to your knees if you have to. The final block is the core movement block. This block has 3 exercises, each to be performed one after the other 4 times through. To start is the double leg jump in. In your high plank position, jump both feet in towards your chest at the same time. As you jump them back out, ensure to reset yourself accordingly, but activate your core and stabilize your shoulders. Repeat this movement 20 times. If you struggle with jumping both feet in together, you can always do a faster version of mountain climbers instead, which was shown in the second workout video. Next is the side plank rotation. Be on your elbow and forearm of one side with your hips elevated and your feet together. Have the top arm lifted up towards the roof and slowly rotate it down in front of your body and under your side, activating your oblique muscles. Control the movement, bring your arm back out and up towards the roof. Be sure to perform this movement slowly and controlled and that you maintain that side balance throughout it. The final exercise for this workout is a straight leg sit-up. Lying on the ground with your legs out straight, have your hands at your head and slowly roll up from your neck, working down to your spine, lifting one vertebrae at a time until you come into a seated position. Slowly roll yourself back down to a lying position and then perform the movement again. Try to keep your hands at your head the whole time. However, if you find it too challenging, you can take them down by your side.